Hello, now we're actually visible and normally audible. I'm gonna get
Hooray!
things set up. Alright, so we have 3 players, and since this is Puka's first time playing, I think, we're gonna stick with first term. Yep. I think we might as well do a full game, because that'll take us till about 9.
Yeah, probably longer, but we'll see.
Fair. If it's not lying, it would take us 2. Well, you know, I'm fine if we go a little past 9. Maybe I should have checked.
We'll see. Puka. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where we feel.
Okay. And then
we can also kind of speed through the end parts or something. You know.
I will stop there for now, just because I actually want to go through this part with Puka. But how do I do the just in advance? Would I just invite you guys?
So when you're choosing, like, at the beginning of the main menu, you have a choice between play or online. You choose online, and then you choose host.
I might not have done that.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the menu. Warning, it's horrible. It's very dizzying. Yeah, I clicked play automatically instead of online. There we go. Remember to use external voice chat for a top-notch experience. Oh gosh, the ID to join is right there. Let me hide that. Okay, maybe not. If this just isn't liking me. Okay.
Oh dear.
There we go. Yay, cameras blocking game join IDs.
Hooray! Yeah, when the time comes, you can tell us on the chat, and then we'll put it in.
Well, see if you can join me with... Shoot, where's the chat? They took away my pop-out. My Hangouts
I know,
pop-out.
right?
I'm so mad about it. Maybe we should switch over to Discord.
Hey, whatever. When we started that Hangouts chat, we didn't have the Discord.
It's true. No, we could have done a group DM. Okay, so I put the ID in the chat. See if you can join. Apparently you can have a Google chat pop out instead. It's like Hangouts, but stupider.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe try and sell people on the Discord DM idea. Okay, cool. So we've got a U. Okay, so I'm gonna just type... The other thing we could do is we could, like, play a little bit and then just plan to stop our playthrough as soon as Puka gets here and start over.
I don't know.
Nah, not feeling it.
I think that would be a little weird, because we're not going to get that far through. Like, there's a lot of stuff at the beginning, there's the personality test that you have to take.
Alright, well how about words on stream?
Could do that.
I haven't done that one in a while.
I'd have to go open up your stream, hang on. Okay, I have your stream open.
Okay, let me go find where I put the...
Hey, it's me!
No, that's not working. Okay, let me add a window. Yeah. Add window capture. Okay. Hey, look at that.
It's funny, because of the delay, I can just, like, keep dancing, and then stop, and look at my other screen, and then see me still dancing.
Fit to screen. Oh, was that the sound of Puka?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pookarah?
Yeah. I fixed the window thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start this. It's fine to swap words on stream at any time, so the whole point of it is to have a thing to do in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to let me do oopsie.
That would be pretty good. Oh, you already got the oops. Fair enough.
No, they don't do 3-letter words, right? Oh, dang. Oh, it probably had locked you out of doing another one. You should try that one again, Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, see how there's a little lock next to your name? You won't be able to guess a new word until we either get past the lock or someone else guesses one.
Okay.
So, that is how it works. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm just guessing really random things at this point.
Oh, nice. Good one.
Yeah. I'm glad the one I just typed didn't actually exist. I disagree. I think that's a word. Come on, words on stream. Scion is totally a word spelled like that. It's totally not a sci-fi word. What?
It's a proper noun, unfortunately.
Bah! Alright, well. I think we still passed? Yeah.
I don't know.
We started, but we passed.
Hooray! No, I'm curious as to what we missed.
Doesn't tell you.
Boo.
I know, right? Tom has a thing that he made for Wordle that if I threw the letters into it would give us all the possible.
Sure, there's websites that'll do that too.
No. No, that has 2 C's, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does have 2 C's.
Oof.
Oh man. I can't even do cross. Oh, screw.
Oh, nice. Tapao has found us a word.
Oh, very good.
It's a word in another language. And I stand by it.
Coup is a word in this language.
Alright. It says it downloaded.
Ooh, nice. Wait. Crop.
Oh, yep, nice. Another good one.
Wait, is it not? Is that not one of the words? Wait.
Oh wait, there's no P in there. Oh nice, you got the big one. For some reason I thought there was a P.
Okay, you threw us all off. Yeah, it just happened to show the letters in the order that it needed to be.
Tapao had a P in it first, so I was looking
It
at that.
must have had the C in the beginning and the S at the end or something like that, because I can do that thing where I
Yeah. Yep. That's the way we learn phonics or some such.
Also, hi, pookarah. We were
Hello.
playing words on stream as we waited. But it's okay, because we lost.
What were you doing?
We were playing words on stream.
Oh.
Bye. Okay, so you need to put the ID number in from the
Check the chat.
chat.
Alright.
Also, I'm digging your gear.
Yeah, it's very good.
This is my I'm super lazy. Let me make some deer
Yep.
look go. I'm not going to bother with the freckles, so I don't think they'll show up with the gain on my camera right now.
Good call.
Yeah.
The message is
Still
conveyed.
looking pretty good.
It's very quick. This was me waiting for my daughter to finish. To become possible to read to.
Ah, fair.
She had something she needed to do. All right. Chat.
Nope, that just...
Okay, so what I do is I go to the game and I click online.
Yep.
Question mark.
That's right.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna lower the settings. This
Man,
music
I do
is loud.
apologize to anyone who is like staring at this screen because it's very dizzying.
I turned off the voices because that's gonna be confusing.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I should have done
Oh, I
that.
forgot that there are voices now. I remember when there weren't.
They usually don't read the whole thing. They usually just do little hey or like little tagline things.
I would like my own voices.
Also, we were discussing how we should assign specific characters to specific people to voice. I figured John is claiming Scott the werewolf and the intergalactic space prince. And other than that, I figured we could just work it out as we go.
Yeah. All right.
Just try to remember once
Sure.
you claimed a character that you were reading that character.
The
Alright, it
ready
looks like
goes from
you are
grumpy
there.
face to
No. Oh, I see. Hey. Okay.
Hannah.
Yeah?
Oh, you should have grabbed your penguin hat.
Oh,
I mean,
would've
it's
been good.
right here.
It should be handy. Somebody's just got to channel point redeem it.
Yeah, wait. Let me move the camera
Speaking
back.
of which, I think I can do that. No, you
Where'd
have
that
to do
come
it for my
from?
phone.
So I was thinking we should probably do the first term since
Yes.
feels like you hadn't played Puka.
I have never ever played.
Okay, do we want the short game or the full game? Because it is late enough.
It's
we may
already
want the short
7:45. I would say we should do the short game.
Okay.
All right. Short game. Also, Tapao has redeemed Pingu Hat. Now, the fun thing is we have upgraded such that there are now 2 options. There's
Hey.
classic Pingu Hat, and then there's hand-knitted Pingu Hat with a little flower.
Oh, that's cute. I say do that one.
Okay. And there's...
Let's not do this phone.
Who knitted the pengu hat?
Tom's mother.
Oh,
I had a
that's
moment
nice.
where I was about to say Tom, and I'm like, wait, no, do I use his name online? Yes, I do, because Tom is such a generic name.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Like,
So
that is why
who
we
selects length of play?
use
That would be Hana Pengu.
that would
Okay,
be
good.
me,
I was
and
like,
I got
I don't have
distracted
control,
because
should I
you told me
not?
that I should do the thingy thing. I think you might have control when it is your turn.
Okay,
All right,
shall I
so,
narrate?
who wants to read narration?
Me.
Okay.
Do it. If you want it, do it.
Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives.
Right, I'm hitting the button.
Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest.
Also, Tapao, I do not know. I will remind me to ask Tom, but I bet she probably would be happy to share the pattern.
We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Okay,
Choose
so
player one.
does anyone feel really strongly about one of these characters?
Nope.
I kind of want to be shadow person.
Awesome. I kind of thought you might, actually. So I will go with my default Frankenstein. And I am going to use they pronouns because I can. I'm going to use a custom name so I can be Pingu. And ba-bam!
Very nice. Okay.
Is it me?
You are player 2.
Also are they. Custom. Pook. Should be Pook. Should be... No, you know what? I'll do Jack Jack because I use that name on the internet a lot. Jack Jack.
I think you can just type too.
Yeah.
But poke the buttons.
Okay, well, as you like.
Buttons go
right.
push.
I will go with my traditional Zombo boy here.
Zomboid.
Custom name, and for simplicity's sake on stream, Johnny.
And we're yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Okay, we should try to split these up, I think, 2 per.
2 each? Yeah.
Yep.
Miranda Vanderbilt. Wait, do we want to do these in voice or is this narrator still?
Still narrator.
I'd say
Cool.
it's still narrator, since we haven't decided yet.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam Delancourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
I am leaning. So John has claimed Scott.
Yes.
I think I could do. I kind of like most of the other characters. Like
Sure.
anyone that you're leaning towards, Puka?
They all look really fun. I would like to take potentially one serious and one dingbat. I think that's
Okay.
more fun.
Polly and Miranda are dingbats, the mermaid princess and the ghost girl. And Vera and Liam. Vera's probably more serious than Liam. Liam takes himself very seriously, but he is he's very much he's a pretentious hipster.
I'm so serious.
Yep.
I'll take Liam.
Okay. I think maybe I will take Miranda and Vera, and then you take Liam and Polly.
Sure.
All right.
Excellent. And I will be Scott and Damien. That works out.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna write down who I am because I'm gonna forget this in 5.
Fair enough.
All right. So I am Liam and Holly. What we said?
Yep.
Liam and Polly, yep.
Polly Poltergeist. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay. Shall we continue?
I'm ready.
Let's go. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But whom? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
So I know we split the voices up, but do we have any thoughts on, like, who wants to try and date who? Because if we choose the same person, we end up competing.
Oh, awkward.
Yep. Oh, well, first let's do this. Do you mind if I read it because it's just a magazine?
Yes, go for it.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways! Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start!
Aw, yes.
I just figured that was less story narration and more,
Mhm.
like... Okay.
School is outdated and lame! We need a new school subject ASAP!
Gosh, okay. Who do I want to... Maybe I want to try to go for Vera.
This is where you decide, right?
Yeah. So
Well,
this would
I'm gonna
probably...
tell you, that's the Vera answer, 1,000%.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's also a good answer for, like, Miranda.
Yeah,
and
it's true
Damien.
too.
I mean,
That's probably a good Liam answer. I could also see it being good for...
I think Liam would be the top one.
honestly, I'm like this one or this one.
I mean, you could also just go with, like,
Yeah.
follow your heart.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you play it like a personality test, as many people play dating sims, then,
Do what you feel like.
No, I'm gonna be predictable. I'm gonna go for my boy Scott.
Nice.
Right.
You're
Someone
elected
else's
president for a day. What's the first law you pass? I'm gonna go for that answer just because it feels Vera-y
Interesting. Okay.
to me.
Aesthetically, the Sonnets is entertaining.
Sure, do it.
All right, we're gonna separate Jack from
We
me.
are not hunting a win in this game. We are just having fun, I think.
I'm just
Yep.
So,
me, like, high school me would have been like, they don't pass laws. The hell.
well, I mean,
Oh
right.
gosh, I know which one I'm answering here, but I'm gonna finish reading all of them. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? This matches. So 100 push-ups is Scott.
clearly. I always parties that there's no tomorrow is clearly Polly.
Yeah.
It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of overpopulation of commoners is 100% Miranda.
Yeah,
Yup.
it is.
Nobody ends the world but me. That's Damien.
Damien. So this is probably Liam, and this one's probably
Yeah.
Vera.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just like, if, oh man. I guess the novel ties in with the whole stupid sonnets thing.
I think you're gunning for a Liam.
I
run
guess
this
so.
time.
I'm just like, all right, we'll just pair off
His
nerd
tortured
boys.
artist soul.
We'll have
100
little nerd
push-ups.
boys.
No. 200 push-ups. Yeah.
There we go.
Hilarious.
Yes, in Water Writ, you did hear John say that he's going with Scott.
Yeah.
Surprising absolutely no one.
I didn't combine a word.
Alright, so
No, but now we need to ship
I am
names.
hearing
Oh,
I am in fact hearing in Water Writ
Yeah, you can hear her
laugh in
laughing
the background.
through the walls.
Okay, so if I recall correctly, class increases smarts, library... Wait.
There should be a thing. If you hover your cursor over the week 1 thing, I think it is, something will show you like what each thing has. Maybe it's on the right hand side.
Ah, there we go.
You found it?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
yes.
it doesn't show it to me. Like we don't
Okay,
see
you gotta
it,
hover
but-
over the upper left list of your stats.
Got it.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, but on your turn
And
you'll be
Water
able
Writ
to.
continues on to say, he's so predictable. Alright, so I can't
He likes the
totally
fuzzies.
remember, but I'm pretty sure Vera is money and smarts.
Usually.
So I'm gonna go to the library because I don't... Yeah, alright. So that day you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
Hmm.
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam?
You lose 10 karma. Nice.
Which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. No, wait, it's Miranda who really will dump you if you're rich. If you're not rich enough. Crap, which ones are Vera's? Well, I'll figure it out. Afterwards,
Yeah,
you discover
I get
you've
it.
been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey.
There you are. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, I have to figure out what I want to do for her voice. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise and I need a consigliere. Yeah! The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think, Uber, but for unaliving people. Yes, I am going to censor it a little when I read it out loud. I call it murder.
Well, so much for that.
It turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps. Assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor... Oh, this is a hard call. Which one?
Virus.
These are both very good.
Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders, or viral marketing literally. I'm kind of leaning towards viral marketing literally.
It's a very savvy move.
Yeah! Alright, you can do that? Great! You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. And so... This is working better than I could have ever imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, not gonna read that, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth, renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction, and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not actually an antidote, though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference. Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, The real world is exactly as amoral as this video game. But whatever, you gain +2 creativity and +1 money.
Yep.
Jack. Alright, so. Aha! Shows me things. So I can go to class, or let's go to class. Be a nerd.
Yeah.
Let's go class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. At the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks at his and sighs. Just another fascistic assessment in a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak? Elroy, the swamp monster, snorts derisively. Alright, buttsucker. Rude. If you're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without tests? Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with... Obviously. This is not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day.
Rap battles is the only fair way.
I mean, yeah, no, like, why would you ever do anything else? Yes, that's precisely what I was about to say. As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it. None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit. Reddit?
Read it.
Reddit.
You give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Nice.
Very nice. Alright.
Alright, Johnny, gonna hit the gym?
Or the gym shed.
I'm trying to remember if it's the...
The bathrooms is fun.
Yeah, no, the bathroom is a good one too. Hang on.
Wow. I mean, I assume the sparkle tree is fun.
No, that one's charm, I think.
Oh.
Again, if you take your mouse,
I think charm is actually the gym, from what I'm looking at here.
Because charm is pink, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
And bold is red, so that's the potty right now.
Yup.
And then creativity is probably Sparkle Tree.
No, creativity is the auditorium.
Okay.
That I'm sure of.
Yeah, light bulb. Yeah, no, I get it. All right.
Sparkle Tree, what are you? Fun? Maybe the Sparkle Tree is fun.
A lot of my stats are pretty even. Let's do gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback.
Nice.
Remember, kids, every setback is just the setup for a comeback. All right. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm.
Okay, fair enough.
There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates, when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Johnny. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and large enough branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly, I was approached by all these talking forest animals.
Oh my god, he's a Disney princess.
They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which is really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Okay. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler. Physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? Yeah, I'll go with my personality test answers and say you just got to be real strong, bro.
Do the push-ups.
So bold. I love it. Strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actual normal strong, like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control?
Oh, Scott.
No, it means you get to jump twice in checkers, but anyway. You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular size crown. What a luxury. Yo, dog, I heard you like crowns, so we'll put a crown on your crown. Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. I don't know, seems pretty real to me. Well, daydreaming about my king-size powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries later. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Johnny. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You get 2 fun and 1 charm. Bless that boy.
Alright, do we want, what does this mean?
The challenge is usually, actually, I don't know. Normally it was like, you have to answer like a quiz or something. Not quiz, but you have to like name favorites and then people vote based on your choices. So I don't know, go to challenge. See what it is.
Sure. Let's find out what it is.
Everybody choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay.
Cookies. Just a food, any food.
Pizza.
Tempura.
Nice. Playable side down. How plausible the chosen food would be as a vehicle for government mind
It's
control.
the cookies.
It's
Okay,
gotta be the
yeah,
cookies.
no, I wholeheartedly claim cookies. Okay, but I think pizza's a good second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Puka.
Pizza travels better than tempura, so I think...
Not enough people know what tempura is. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's kind of a fun
I was just
way
like,
to
I
design.
made it recently and I enjoy it.
It's like randomness, but like it's a little different than randomness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Alright,
a little
so
bit
now
jackboxy, it's fun.
We get to choose
Now
where to
you
sit.
decide where you sit.
Oh no, if I sit with Vera, it blocks you. Wait, there's 2 seats there. Maybe you can also sit
There
there.
are 2 seats, so...
Maybe.
But I mean, I don't know. It's okay. I don't have to spend every waking
There's a
second with each
cat?
person.
Who's the cat?
The cat is the shopkeeper, so you can talk to the cat and...
I assume they are not romanceable, but they're a cat.
I don't know.
They are not, sadly.
Okay,
All right, well, I'm going to sit here because Vera's here.
go for it.
Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue! Go!
Ugh. He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport.
Everything's a competitive sport if you believe. Sorry.
Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this.
Sounds like a win-win.
He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names.
Go Slither! Go Bendy! Go Sanchez! Go Snake! Oh, Snake's my favorite.
Precious.
Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Okay, I can see which one's the Scott answer. The Scott answer is snake, eat that food and stay awake. But the Vera answer, which is what I'm going for because I want Vera to like me. Boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests to distract Scott.
What? There's a more exciting sport than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it.
Oh, yeah. Earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time with thousands of players in each game.
Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go?
Anywhere there's dirt.
Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places. Grapes of Wrath, Dubby, do you know how much of the earth is made up of earth?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So many places that aren't here. Get going, sports that game or whatever.
I will, Vera. I will.
I swear, one of these days he's going to decide choking on his food is a sport and die.
Oh.
While you hope Scott doesn't actually die, the main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you. Nice. All right, Johnny.
Not even mad. That was fun.
Fair.
Okay.
Who's spiky tooth dude in the corner?
You know, I don't
He's
remember.
one of the
I'll
other
go talk to
werewolves,
him.
I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, actually, this is a good idea. Hang on. You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack. Ow! Oh, God. Okay, so if this is the wolf pack, then he's got to sound like Kevin Nash. I can't really do a good Kevin Nash, but I'll try.
Who's Kevin Nash?
I believe in you.
He's a wrestler.
I think if you're doing Scott, you should also do the wolf pack. Wait, Puka, unless you wanted to.
I used to watch a lot of WWE with my brother, so I kind of do. But if you want to do it, Johnny, you should do it.
I mean, Johnny, you cool with Puka taking on the wolf pack?
I mean, if you want to do it, any NWO member you can do, I'm about it.
Hey, you! You know what it means that you took a seat at the Wolfpack's table?
Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing, and or that table was already taken. How do they know?
It means you're now one of us! One of us!
One of us!
I'm helping.
Don't get us wrong. The second lunch is over. We 100% go back to hating you because you're weak and not at our level, brah. But for now, you might as well enjoy living your best werewolf life to the max! Sometimes we like to stick with just classic, blanketly hating all other monsters, but other days we like to be aggressively inclusive.
Look into the mic.
And you caught us on an aggressively inclusive day! Yeah, bro!
Amazing.
So, What classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments in which you get to be part of the TEAME? They're all himbos.
Huh. Correcting their spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity, but it goes something more like howling at the moon, or practicing ikebana, the ancient Japanese art of floral arrangements. Just super wolfy. Gotta go with my heart. Gotta go, ow!
Woo!
We love howling at the moon, but
Wow.
flirting with the moon is even better!
Cat, call the moon. Cat, call the moon.
Apparently.
Let's go outside and flirt with the moon right now!
You head outside where the moon is visible in broad daylight, because why the F not?
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not usually at like noon. Anyway, you kick things off, telling the moon that you're sorry to bother her, but you just wanted to say how much you appreciate the way she controls the tides so gracefully.
Aw.
Then the wolfpack steps up and continues in the charming yet respectful tone you set.
Hey, moon, is there a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants!
Uh-huh.
Well, never mind then.
Hey, moon, are you an astronaut? Because your ass is out of this world, and I can see myself in that. Actually, so are you an astronaut with a mirror in your spacesuit?
Very good. Suddenly, a piece of paper wafts down from the sky. It appears to be a letter, and it reads, Dear Johnny, thank you for respecting my boundaries and not using a crude opening line before we've even gotten to know each other. I'm very flattered and appreciative. Thank you again, the moon.
I guess maybe it's a good idea to be respectful to women and treat them like people, even when sometimes they're the moon,
Yes.
not people.
I would argue the moon deserves to be treated better than people, because it's the moon.
I mean, people should also be treated with respect. Yes.
Yes.
Please censor
Yeah! Being respectful to women is the best! Let's get some
Just get some.
Like-
Just stop it there.
You
by
can
being
leave it.
considerate and respectful!
Ow! Love it. And with that, they're off. You hear laughter and look over to see Vera and Polly deep in conversation. A letter from the moon? Classic. I can't believe they fell for it. I don't know who's saying it, but
It's the still narrator and it's your turn, so go ahead and
right,
read
right.
it.
The only thing better than a good prank at someone else's expense is a prank that also teaches valuable lessons about being slightly less douchey. Ah, well, that makes way more sense than the moon actually writing a letter. But you still gain 4 charm for not being disgusting.
You are super charming. Alright, I really don't want to sit with Genocide Lady. And apparently you cannot date the adorable kitty cat, so I'll go over here.
Yeah, weren't you thinking about Liam anyway?
Oh yeah. It's valid.
And you are voicing both Polly and Liam, so
This is an all you want. Have fun.
Sure. Let me take a couple sips, cause
yeah.
WWE voice.
Yeah, no, that was very fun. That was a little bit Sergeant Slaughter, I think, in the voice.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You find Polly and Liam not eating, as usual, because they're undead. The food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my moment, Graham. What? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off? What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to. I've got a huge advantage though, because I've cooked so many drugs. Yikes, lady.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love your voices for both of them so
No,
much.
it's very good. Polly is basically the ghost of Coachella, and you are doing a great job with her. So,
That was kind of the vibe I got. I'm glad I
Yeah.
got the right thing. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on! The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law school and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas?
should have been spelled with a Y because they're British.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Question refreshing.
I'm sorry, Liam, but that's like not cuisine. Also,
I mean,
I am literally a
Polly's is
shadow
less-
being without a mouth.
Polly literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. I love it.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's what I'm going with. I'm sorry, Liam. Sorry. But, cat pajamas. What? Unbelievable, that's not even food.
Neither of them were, dude.
Yeah. What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Yeah, then how come it won the food contest? Well, because... Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on.
Nice.
Later, you run into Polly again,
Whoa.
and she lets you pet her kitty.
She lets
If
you
know
pet her
what you
cat.
mean.
Yes.
Yep, literally.
Which we
There's a
mean
cat
the cat.
in
Her actual
pajamas.
literal cat that she put pajamas on.
Obviously.
It means you get to pet the
Yes.
cat. Yep, see?
Yep. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Obviously that. Like, she literally made pajamas for her cat, guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, new
All right, let's-
challenge, new order.
New challenge. All right, everybody chooses a movie. I'll go with Rise of the Guardians. One
I
of my
have a
all-time
6-year-old.
favorites.
I have a 6-year-old. Oh God. I'm sorry. I think it's Bolt.
Bolt. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right.
We're going family friendly movies here. I'm going with The Great Muppet Caper.
All right.
Oh!
No! Okay, mine is super normal, so I'm last.
They're all awful.
They're all really bad, but mine is actually super normal because there already is. Just saying.
I mean, like, look. I mean, the internet's full of a lot of really weird fic. All right.
Okay, so, whose is worse? Bolt or I think Bolt is the worst.
Yeah, there's cause
I wouldn't be as personally traumatized if I were to see that as I would be if I were to see the Muppets, but that's me.
I mean, on the other hand, the Muppets is just Fraggle Rock. Wait, is it Fraggle Rock or is it the other one
No.
that is the Muppet?
you're,
the one...
you're thinking of Avenue Q.
No, I'm not thinking of Avenue Q. I'm thinking of the one that has
The one-
Muppets and is really dark. Dark as shit.
Oh,
It's not
Meet
Fraggle
the
Rock.
Feebles.
Meet the Feebles. Thank you. Sorry. I
I was about to
apologize
say,
for
what
maligning
Fraggle Rock
poor
were you watching
Fraggle.
as a
I
kid?
haven't seen
I
that.
apologize for maligning poor Fraggle Rock. My brain pulled up the wrong title. I was going for Meet the Feebles. So
I haven't seen
I'm
that.
arguing that that Muppets porn is just Meet the Feebles, and that Rise of the Guardians. Look at the AO3 tags and tell me what you think.
Sure,
So
sure.
I'm gonna vote Boltus
Give us
first,
the ball. That's cool.
I mean, Bolt, the characters are mostly animals and a small
Yeah.
child.
and I am
so-
by
Yeah.
far third.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least the Muppets are like adults, sort of.
Yeah. It's true.
I mean, Miss Piggy is. I like a lot of them are actually. 'cause
Anyway,
they
that
have
was a
jobs
very
and
weird
they run
thing to be discussing
Yeah.
on like an extremely like it's interesting for
warning.
me playing. We have like two extreme, well, okay, one extremely asexual and Puka, am I remembering properly that you're Demi?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
like we have a sort of ace-spec leaning group of people to be playing this very not ace-spec game.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. So when you see the cat on the left-hand side, that location is not its normal location. It is the shop that the cat runs. Just to let you know.
Got you. All right, that makes sense. All right. Do I want to continue with Polly and her literal cat pajamas?
If you
Which
do,
I assume
I would
would
say
be the happy
fun or
tree?
charm. You might want to bump up. Like, I'm not sure exactly. Actually, fun is probably the one that she's.
Fun
most
is
into.
definitely Polly's stat.
Yeah.
You need a second stat though. Everyone has a second
Yeah.
stat, and I just don't know which one is Polly's. I could look it up if you'd like.
Sure. I'm guessing it's either going to be charm or creativity. So I think it's either Sparkle Tree or the gym.
I tried to swipe type Monster Prom and got Lobster Portion.
Lobster. I mean, if they put in lobster monster people, that would be pretty adorable.
I mean, Miranda's kind of a lobster person. She's
Fair
close.
enough. Yeah.
She's close.
Complete with the shivvy, shivvy. Excuse me.
Okay, we're short multiplayer. It's fun and boldness for Polly.
Boldness. Oh crap. Which is boldness? Sunglasses?
Yeah, probably. It's the one that's usually in the bathroom.
Because my boldness and my fun are both fairly low. I guess we'll do fun
Doesn't it be
first.
super high for multiplayer? Because there's so many of us. Nice.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun.
Nice.
Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Hey, Jack, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time, but I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. Right between sarcasm and literacy, and actually being a pickle and not a person. You noodle! Oh no,
Burned.
that's adorable!
Burned by Pickle Rick, you know.
I guess. The postmodern protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again, but that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal! So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you.
Bleh.
What? How is there a that specific emoji?
Look, Unicode has a lot in it.
It does. I'm just like, he literally said he didn't want to be too
Yeah.
obvious about it. So I think we go in with croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile, and just hoping that's not secretly
Something else. I mean, I can tell you
salacious.
it's not the reverse Romanian Wilkinson, so you're good for that.
All right, we'll try it. What? That's so nuanced. Let's send it right now. He's texted me back. Let's see. Liam, even if it hurts my heart, I understand how you feel. Maybe you're right. Maybe we used to be like a croissant, and now we're just a school bus. Maybe we should now do as shooting stars do and look for the trumpet to our crocodile. Farewell, my purple shooting star.
Oh my
Perfect.
god. How did
No
that
more
work?
overly attached were-koala, and I can still have a clear conscience. I must admit, your emoji poetry has touched my soul. You're an artist, and the smartphone is your gentle heart.
Amazing.
Maybe one day you could show me your feelings through delicate emojis too? You were basically so nervous that you selected a bunch of emojis at random, but it worked! Sweet! And who knows? Maybe Liam is the trumpet to your crocodile. You
Nice.
gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Nice.
What do I even need for Liam? Smarts and creativity?
Definitely
I would
smart.
assume.
Let me see. In fact, smarts and creativity.
Okay.
Do you want
Yeah,
your
I assume
exact
Scott,
stats?
Scott is boldness and fun, I have to assume.
No.
See.
No?
Scott is just hearts. You just need Scott to like you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Scott is just
Scott!
you need Scott.
So you just have to interact with him lots.
Okay. So let's see, would he be at the gym? I think he was just at the gym, so let's go with the bathrooms.
Give it a shot.
Unless that's gonna interfere with your plans, Hana Pengu.
Let me see. I need
Need
where's the
money.
Euro ones? I need smarts and charm.
Oh,
So-
okay.
And money. I was right, I do need money. So
Yeah.
I should have options.
Cool, let's do
Vera's
it. Let's
pick.
go to the bathrooms. That
Oh,
day
you
you
gotta-
skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
And accidentally sewing
one
their
second.
sweatshirt onto their skin.
Aw, sound friend.
You good?
Had to hand off a blanket.
Okay.
Okay.
Blankies are important.
Yep. So, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. It's like the place you go to give a shit, my dude. Anyway,
I mean, you know,
Well,
he's
you're
a
not.
zombie.
That's not why you're there.
it's true, zombies may not really need him the same way. I don't know.
All right.
You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument. Which is so strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine? Johnny! They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott. They're furries. It's a kink.
For some of them.
Yes,
And not
Vera,
for others.
there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that.
Oh no.
Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda. I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I meant to be, or I want to be.
Nonsense! I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Johnny? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader.
Sweet boy.
Okay, so
Flag.
normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes. What if you pay taxes to them? I'm not out to fleece the guy. Flag
Yeah.
time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would just be a bunch of flagless people. Do you have a flag?
Flag. Do you
No
have a
flag, no country. You can't have one.
Flag. Do you
No
have a
flag, no country. You can't have one. And those are the rules that I've just made up. Here we go. Aw. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
Oh no, you lost some creativity.
Yeah, but creativity isn't one of the stats I need for him, right?
It's true.
No,
It is not.
He doesn't care. He just wants you to hang out with him.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. Aw. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again, because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott, and admire your work. Whoa, this is genius. Not really. It's quite simple, and it reminds you of something, but you're not so sure of what. So it's basically the our flag means death thing right now, right?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. I'll show this to my beloved furries. Bye! Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy. There you are, Johnny. Your plan went terribly. Our flag turned out to be the flag of Switzerland.
Oh no!
Oh, that's why the flag rang a bell for you. Oh, this is the thing where if I'd had enough creative, like, I could have done this answer if I had a high enough creativity, but as it stands, I lost.
Yeah.
We pissed off Switzerland so much, they even threatened to abandon their neutral nature to start a war with our kingdom. And you know we messed up big time, because they didn't even do that during World War II. We can't go to war against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them. Scott leaves sad and stressed with the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
I does
But-
not like you.
More
But it was
tragically,
a great adventure along the way.
More tragically, you did not gain Scott hearts.
Yeah.
Aw.
Alright, I need to be, what was it? I need to be smart and charming and have money.
Yes.
So, class is not really an option, so I'm gonna just, smart. You know what, I'm doing kind of good on all of those, so I'll just, that day you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. Dramatization. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any effing idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equivalent to +$2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you've come. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet, the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons thinks this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something! You're my most trusted advisor. I switched her voice because of that face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, it's a little hard to choose between. I'm pretty... I kind of want to be like, they'll come crawling back, because that feels more her style.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not that creative, so if songwriting
Right.
requires creativity.
I mean,
Then
you gave
again-
him 6, which is above half, but...
But I'm also really not bold, so... Ugh, I don't know. Anyone else have thoughts? Which one might be better?
I think your stat-wise better answer is write a song about it.
Is it based on stats?
I think to an extent. I think it's a thing of, like, you can make a choice, and if the associated stat with it is high enough, then you do well.
Okay. Well, like, then is quick crime boldness or charm? Because
That's, I mean, I would assume it's boldness, but I don't know. Might be, yeah, could be smarts too, I don't know.
Charm!
It's
charm, which you have a lot of.
Yeah.
You know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it, but you haven't been wrong yet. Fine. As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased. A few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera. Oh, look, looks like I'm succeeding at hanging out with Vera. When Gunbozo Gianetti, arch-humorist of the Deranged Clown Assembly, bursts in weeping! Well, either he's weeping or he's got a sad face painted on his regular face. It's hard to tell with clowns. What are you doing here, Bozo? Didn't they tell you I quit crime? Gunbozo makes a series of gestures, honks, and quacks. Clownish. Luckily, Vera's fluent. What's that you say? The world of crime is a wreck without me? Do tell! He says nobody's been able to get good poison since I retired. Everyone's money is frightfully unlaundered. Plus, half the bosses are dead because the letters I sent out announcing my sabbatical were full of vicious fungal spores. Well, I had no idea you were all so miserable without me. You can tell the bosses I'm back in the game. Gunbozo leaps up in the air and clicks the heels of his enormous red shoes. I love you too, Bozo. We'll have a gang war to celebrate. See you on the battlefield! Gunbozo runs out of the nail salon and piles into his tiny car with his 20 closest friends. Vera looks at you, dumbstruck. I must say, I never thought this would work. You truly are a loyal advisor. Oh, if only you could be more than just an advisor, but you can't risk sharing your true feelings. Better just take the +2 smarts and +1 money and move on. That weekend, something happened to... Oh, it me. Weekend time! You're with Miranda, Liam, Jack, and Johnny in Liam's apartment. Because tonight is game night!
Damien and Scott are late. How surprising.
Ring!
Hey guys! Oh shoot, now I need a voice for Damien, damn it.
Bad boy, angry asshole?
Well, no, I know that, but I'm trying to think of who I can think of that sounds like that.
Yeah, I was just throwing out, like, you know, characteristics to try and be helpful.
I'll share. We brought a friend. We hope it's okay, Liam. She's totally cool and into board games. Her name is Olga.
Yeah, that seems real.
You do realize we can all see that's just a huge owlbear, poorly disguised as a high schooler, right?
Rude! Yeah, Liam, you don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler.
Scott is technically right. We haven't done that, therefore I feel inclined to trust him.
Whatever. Can we play some games?
Heck yeah!
And before you even try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk where you start with a huge underwater empire. It didn't sound funny, and it turned out to be completely unfunny.
What about...
No, not werewolf either. We won't play that until you learn you're the werewolf only when you get the werewolf card, and not just always.
Right, we should totally play...
Not Cards Against Monster Kind, Damien. It requires no strategy nor skills aside from making vulgar jokes. We get it, you like it because it's totally wrong. Today we're enjoying a refined and complex Euro game. And you know it's a Euro game because we'll spend more time learning the rules than actually playing.
Amazing.
It's called Chess 2. It includes deception, dice, deck building, an auction system, dozens of figurines, and hexagonal tile placement.
I would play that.
Playing all the hits.
Sounds hilarious.
Auction system? I want to play a game with an auction system. That sounds fun.
Pit? Oh, never mind.
Alright, after 3 hours of learning the rules and an extra hour for proper setup, you start playing. But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and destroying everything. Eee! This is not nice!
Okay. Brace yourselves. Olga might actually be a wild owlbear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it would be cool to sneak a wild owlbear into your game that night because of reasons. Sorry, we thought it would be super nice and inclusive for owlbears.
My apartment, my beautiful and minimalistically decorated apartment is being destroyed! Also, is she somehow winning?
She is! You need to save game night, but how will you subdue a wild owlbear? The only logical way seems to be by beating her at chess too, but she's kind of super good at it. It will take 2 proficient tabletop gamers to beat the owlbear. You know you kick ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at tabletop games?
I guess look at our stats.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Use your memory! Rude! Do
Yeah,
either of
you
you
can't
remember how
actually look
smart
at
you
them.
are?
I
not
have
very.
my smarts. I think are actually higher than yours technically.
Okay. Though their descriptions are, Jack is the best at games. They play Russian Pictionary once a month, and if they are still alive, that can only mean they always win. Alternately, Johnny is a legend among board game players. He is one of the 3 survivors of the Monopoly game night of '98, which escalated from a technicality on a dice roll to one of our saddest national tragedies, with victims in the 2 digits.
Monopoly's a hell of a game.
Alright, well,
Very
I'm
much
gonna
is.
go with
Go
Jack.
Jack, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently it was fun.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Okay, well, I have decent fun, so.
you join
Yeah.
forces with Jack, and together you become a force to be reckoned with. You roll a d6 and you get an 11? You draw a card that doubles all your points if your opponent is very specifically more than 25% owl. You get 3 trivia answers right, even though there weren't any trivia questions.
Impressive. Also, the owlbear seems way calmer now.
Yeah, Olga might be a wild owlbear, but she's not a sore loser.
I loved the part where you got a bingo and then caught the duck to trade half of your resources for a get-out-of-jail-free card. Such finesse.
What?
And you know what? I was the werewolf all along.
That's another game, Scott.
For what it's worth, Scott, you fooled me.
But the real winners here are Pengu and Jack. Because they showed off some very sexy board game skills, and also because they actually won.
Yay! Huzzah! And so you all spend the rest of the night playing Dragoon, and then some group Consenticle, because there's nothing as cool as dragons, consent, and
That.
other things. You and
Tentacle
Jack
love.
game +2 charm and +1 fun.
Cool.
Alright, let's do a challenge. Everybody chooses an object. My water bottle.
Stress ball!
Join the theme
Trophy.
of items on your... Okay. Trophy, you said?
Yeah.
What Consenticle is real, pal? Hilarious.
Oh no, Consenticle is a real game that...
I have seen a game like that before, yeah.
That's fair. Alright, genies used to be found in lamps. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century genie inside the selected object. Start debating now. I don't know, I think trophy or water bottle.
I would say
Sorry.
first trophy, then water bottle, and why would you put one in? There's no inside of this stress ball. It's just a blob of silicone.
Yeah, sorry. No, I like
also-
trophy. I do.
I think
I
trophy.
could make an argument for water bottle, but I can get behind trophy.
I would say
Cool.
trophy.
Alright. So, Johnny first.
I think water
me
bottle second, yeah. There you go. Right on.
And stress ball third.
It's me first. Okay.
You have so much charm.
I can't actually see my stats. Hang on.
Holy crap, you
There you
do.
go.
You are the
Wow,
charmingest.
yeah, no, I got charm for days. Not a lot of the other stuff though, so I'm gonna not go for charm today.
You might want some creativity, just cause like not.
Well,
having
Well, I
it
mean,
is
like the odds of
messed
it running
you
into
up.
it again.
That's fair. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like fun would be a good one to do, or smart. Well, I don't even need smarts. Screw smarts. Let's do fun.
Free time.
That
How's
during
the rave?
recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan the small magical Latino cat, one of my favorite side characters in this game, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown.
Aww.
You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab
What?
him several times
What?
over his bleeding chest,
What?
and eat some of his
You
guts
what
in order to consume his fun.
Okay.
Oh
Moving on.
I don't know why you're shocked that a zombie ate somebody's viscera.
Nope, you're right. I forgot you were a zombie.
Really? Did you think that's how this works? Well, it is! You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. Thank you, Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You're taking a break with Scott, Damien, and Vera when the whole wolf pack comes stomping over. Ow!
Awoo!
Oh, great. It's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want.
Hey, Scott. What's up, dog? And non-dogs.
Eat. Whatever.
Eat crap, maybe?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You effing-
Eat poop, you.
Eat dirt,
effing-
you rancid flea farm. Yeah,
Nice one, Johnny.
Oh, you know what?
Damien, calm down. These guys are my cousins, and even more important, they're my teammates.
I just want to say that if it involves these guys, we can always say fuzzy
Oh, that's good.
instead of the F-bomb.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah? Well, if we're so important, how come we didn't see you at the dog park last full moon?
Last full moon? Oh, wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning, and I was naked and covered in blood. Oh, yeah, that night was rad.
We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott. But we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know why? Because we're werewolves. The question is, are you?
I'm sick of these creeps always harassing Scott. We need to get rid of them, but how?
Okay. Pretend to throw a ball really, really far, but actually just hide it behind your back. A fiendish deception.
Mikashiva!
Yep. Stack Vera and Damien on your shoulders to make yourself as big as possible.
3 cats in a trench coat, go!
I do kind of love that one. I don't know.
I'm worried if you
Is that too creative?
I don't know. I'm worried if you throw a ball, you know who will also chase it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you said you know who. Okay.
Our sweet himbo.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's stack Vera and Damien. That sounds more fun.
I mean, Vera and Damien probably won't like it, but who cares about? You're not going to.
I mean, they want to get rid of him. And Vera, as long as Vera's on top of the pyramid, she's probably fine.
Oh, that's true.
So
Nice.
bold. Battle stations, you cry, and your friends spring into action. Mecha Shiva! At least Damien springs into action. You never practiced this with Vera.
I love that it's implied that you practice this with Damien.
Mm-hmm.
What are you two? Ah!
Damien yanks Vera up onto his shoulders. The three of you tower over the wolf pack. I was right, Vera's on top of the pyramid.
You're right.
Whoa! Where did that huge Gorgon come from? And does she have a demon head in her for shorts? What the heck? Whatever witchcraft is going on here, we're not into it. We're sports jocks, not warlocks.
The wolf pack flees, and you manage to get Scott calmed down shortly afterwards. You disengage from your classmates. That was metal as heck! Demon Head Dork is going to be the name of my new noise rock band.
Nice.
Wow, I already knew you guys were my best friends, but when you work together, it turns out you're also my biggest friend.
Well, I have to admit, I did quite like being taller than everybody.
See, something for everyone. And you have to admit, you kind of liked being under her. Whoa, you gained 2 creativity and 1 boldness.
Technically, you were at the bottom, I thought.
Well, I was still under her.
True. Okay.
Just not directly.
So I am trying to smarts, charm, and money. I'm pretty okay. I seem to have the lowest charm at the moment. Which
Charm
one's
is the kissy
gym?
face in the gym.
Yep.
Let's do the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself! You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and +2 charm.
Leave that to the
that was
fanfic writers.
heckin' adorable.
You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time, they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. I'm definitely going to say when they don't have jobs, but so the 2 options are decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs, which to be fair, I do think she could, or snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. I don't really want to encourage her to chop the heads off of poor Hissy and Bob, so snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire.
Plus, if you cut the heads off them, then they're just gonna double.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, will they?
Anyway.
Well, no, I'm mixing my Greek myths here, but...
I mean, it's a fun theory. Why, of course! I'd forgotten how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits. But come to think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where is the report on Portugal? Are they at war yet? Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked? No? Then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids? Hissy and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls. You don't know which impresses you more, Vera's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. I ain't complaining.
Nice.
Hello, Artemisia. Capitalism strikes again indeed.
Yes. Alright, so I cannot run into Liam at the class, or I could potentially run into Liam at the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, also, if you're going for Liam, you want smarts and creativity.
Yeah,
Which
the
Liam's
auditorium
doing
is...
pretty well on both, honestly, so.
The auditorium is the
Everyone's-
cat right now, so...
Everyone's adorable, so, it's fine.
I mean, you are getting to the point where you're nearly at the right stats for just about anyone. Maybe you want to... Oh, I'd say you want to up your charm, but I'm kind of there.
Oh yeah, I can't click on it, can I? Good to know.
Yeah, so I would say you can either go to class or you can see what the cat has for sale if you have enough money.
Or you can get
I only have
some boldness.
5 money.
There is at least
Okay.
one thing you can get for free at the cat, I know, so...
Okay.
It's all up to you.
Decisions are hard. I'll be a good student.
Aw.
That day, you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless.
I love the cute little shadow friend on your shoulder.
I know, my shadow buddy. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. That is not useless.
Hey, yo, I'd love that. Yeah, especially if it
I-
applies to tape and other similar types of adhesive backings.
Do you know how many meltdowns I've had to deal with over stickers that have lost their stickiness? Not just from my child.
Oh no.
A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Okay, that is actually useless.
Yeah.
They're the same thing.
A spell to gain +2 smarts.
Oh, that one's useful.
You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor!
Okay, John has
Prince.
claimed the
Voice.
Intergalactic Prince.
Who would like to be the Intergalactic Prince?
John has
I am the
previously
prince.
claimed that one.
Yes, do it.
Okay.
He's actually
Go on.
talking, sorry.
I'll say, the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor! There we go.
Good lord.
Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard. Oh my god! We're on a game show?
Yes, indeed! Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
Gonna win
Oh no,
this!
your
clipping,
mic
okay.
went out.
We
Oh,
can
no.
hear you, but
Too
you were...
squeaky.
Yeah, you were. It was too much. The mic couldn't handle.
Oh no.
Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. Was that better, or did it still cut out?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was fine. That didn't cut out at all. I think you just went a
5
little too squeaky, but like, or maybe just it was a weird thing with your mic. It was fine that time, totally.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal.
But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing!
John, it just bees.
Okay, I'm gonna go with these, but the two options are, I'd present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my unclothed grandmother. Ooh. Jaw and the other option is, in parentheses, jaw unhinges, bees pour out. I'm a shadow creature. We're gonna go with the bees.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's a mummy
Oh
thing.
no, I don't have enough
Oh.
folds! Oh no.
You fool! Your childish prank has destabilized the fabric of this pocket dimension! It's coming apart around us!
Help! My shoes are turning into lizards! I liked those shoes!
What's this? All the money in my wallet has turned into moths. You'll pay for this.
No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things!
This is all your fault! Why didn't you just answer with words? Why did it have to be bees?
But you can't take back the past. You spend the next 1,000 years traversing various horrifying dimensions of the prince and your 3 pissed off friends. No time has passed when you return home, but you'll never forget. And Liam, Vera, and Polly will never forgive. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
Oh no.
Ow.
Oh, that was both of your prospects.
Yeah.
Woof.
Okay. Everybody chooses a brand. Oh gosh. The brand of my water bottle, Pogo. They make water bottles.
Hard to go wrong
Target?
there.
Target.
Sure.
Pretty good one.
Alright,
So
Johnny.
Ben and Jerry's.
Right.
Alright. Okay, I think Johnny wins this one.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be by far
Walked
the
right
most
into that
normal
one.
to name your... I mean, it'd be a little weird to name your child Ben and Jerry's, but at least they could go by Ben or
You
Jerry.
can name Ben, like Benjamin, Gerald, or whatever, blah, blah,
Yeah, there you
blah.
go.
Yeah, you just
Alright, so
shove one in
100% Johnny
each
is first.
name
So,
spot.
which is less weird, Pogo or Target?
Pogo is less weird than Target for a name.
They're both terrible.
Even
All right.
Target.
Don't name your child Pogo or Target. Don't do it.
Alright. Oh, hey, it's another
Oh, I'm
lunch.
All right, and my boy Scott is over with Miranda, who I don't believe anybody is romancing, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Much as I would love to see the prince again.
Can you date the prince or no?
No.
Because that would be hilarious.
Can you really not?
No, you can't. You can
There's
only
no
pick...
ending where you end up with the prince? That's wild.
He would have
Okay.
made a great
I mean, at least last I
character.
checked, unless there's something in one of
Okay.
the DLCs.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But, okay. Fair enough. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
Secret sauce. Secret sauce. What dread mysteries do you conceal?
Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool! Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of?
No, Scott. My question was rhetorical.
Awesome! Mine was loud! Also, I realized the other person that Scott reminds me of is Launchpad,
There
and
are-
it's still pretty great.
There's
Fair enough.
47 secret endings.
Oh, it's no
Nice.
use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless You have an idea, Johnny?
The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets. I love that answer.
Yes, good. Conveniently, it also works out for your...
Yep. Oh, of course. Secret sauce. The clue is in the title. This very launchpad.
But what are the secrets made out of?
Shh, Miranda. It's a secret.
But
Shh.
I...
Shh. Shh. In an effort to become more mysterious, Scott has you rub secret sauce all over his chest. You're definitely into it.
I
I
don't know
would
that
like
you
to
want
sit
to
in
rub
Europe.
secret sauce on you near a zombie. I'm just saying.
I was onto his chest.
Yeah. It was onto Scott's chest. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what is happening right now. It's nothing personal, Pingu. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Puka, it's Polly.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the secret endings to see if I could find any Prince ones. You can't parse them very well.
You can look it up when we're done. We're more than halfway.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh! Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves.
Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring?
Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean.
If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim.
I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. Oops, my lights went off.
I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money.
And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos!
Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. I do like... Okay, the Polly answer is, tell him to marry a llama! Meaning the Vera answer is, you can easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money, and then have that financial slave go and find a financial slave, and so on.
Pyramid scheme.
Aha! That would increase our income exponentially, immediately. Which are two of my absolute favorite adverbs when it comes to monetary gain.
I mean, one financial slave between the two of us is already strangely a lot to handle, so managing an army of them sounds draining.
But as long as it's a pyramid scheme, and we're at the top of the pyramid where we don't actually have to deal with the lowlives, who cares?
I think I'll just go check on my toilet wine.
Don't worry about her. Polly wouldn't know a good business idea if it slapped her on the ass. Which happened one time, actually, but it's a long story, so forget it. Anyway, we can tell people in order to become official certified financial slaves, they have to buy a kit of supplies, and they'll start at dirt slave, and then if they can get 5 financial slaves under them, they can become a pathetic ground slave, and then they can work their way all the way up to the gold, diamond, platinum, salcho, mocha, grand, Grand Supreme Slave. Okay, I want to just... this is really obvious, but we obviously do not endorse the concepts in this game. It's meant to be really terrible and awful. Just, clarifying.
They're literally monsters.
I mean,
They're literally monsters.
Miranda said it's a pyramid scheme.
Yes,
So.
yeah. Vera. This was a great idea, Pengu. I didn't actually mean the pyramid scheme thing. I meant the part about the financial the enslaving concepts.
Like financial slavery, if that's your kink, sure, whatever.
Okay,
but
fair.
like,
You know
get
what?
mutual
That's
consent.
Fair. With mutual consent, that's fine. Anyway.
Also, probably don't target high schoolers.
Oh.
Even if they're in their 20s?
Yeah, I mean, they are all in their 20s, so... Except for one of them's 18, but... This was a great idea, Pengu. We should go write the business plan together and prepare to profit. Did Vera just say she wants to profit with you? Holy shit! Vera sharing her cash flow is like third base for her. Awesome.
Very good.
My turn. So I did look it up, and there is an ending where you can get the prince, but there's someone else you have to also meet. Someone named
probably one you have to do in the full-length version of the game.
That would make sense. So,
Yeah.
There is a mysterious person at this table, but there's also
that's a monster
Liam.
hunter.
Are they gonna end me? Let's go! You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food.
Of course
When
it
a
is.
leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer! Who's doing Slayer?
Anyone have a feeling towards it? I mean,
Up for grabs.
I'll take it because you two are already doing voices here.
Yeah.
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags! Time to die!
This always happens when we sit together.
Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick.
Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick counts, Stankula! I'm about to spoil your face!
Just his though, right?
Both your faces!
Fork!
The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one.
I'm sorry. Like, you've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice!
I mean, I can definitely save Liam, or I can cause chaos.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Damien answer for sure.
That said, I immobilize the top one. I think is what my stats can actually do, because that sounds like a smarts challenge.
Yeah.
That sounds good. The
And
other
it would
one's
also
definitely
make,
boldness.
probably gain some hearts with Liam.
Yeah. There you go.
You launch into a hearty rendition of the Our Father. You've done this loads of times. It's not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien. He just can't resist criticizing it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, first of all, he's not our father. I've got two dads, and neither of them is a holy ash hole in a stupid cloud palace. And thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we like praying for the end of the world now? Oh sure, beg him for your daily bread. What are you, in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread? And what if you've got a gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat the daily bread? Oh, this is ridiculous.
While Damien continues to rave, Liam snaps a few more artful pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table.
Are you done?
Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple papal revisions that's really forking vicious.
Close enough. Eat holy water!
You can't eat a liquid, you stupid idiot. It's
Damien has a hard time forming any more iconoclastic opinions with his flesh on fire. He flees the cafeteria and you retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. This has been a real bonding experience.
All right. Challenge time. Everyone chooses something bad. Say, oh gosh.
To be honest, I'm going with a very personal item of my cat keeps pooping in the shower.
Sure.
Oh,
So I guess that would be cat poop in the shower.
pretty bad one.
Diseased plant, like plant diseases, the ones that make your plant rot.
Oh.
Bacterial plant diseases. They're
There we
really,
go.
really hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
Oof. Fair enough.
I don't want
best
any
luck
of my
is
plants to get bacterial plant diseases.
I don't know, student loan debt.
Yeah,
There
no,
we
that's
go.
That's a
true.
bad thing.
Okay, how interesting would it be if the selected thing was a key I mean, to be fair, student loan debt as a villain thing would be fascinating, but
Yeah.
it's already kind of too real, so...
I was about to say, at that point, you're not a super villain,
Okay,
you're
I'm
just a
sorry.
regular villain.
I'm gonna self-argue here because I think, like, the sort of odd biological warfare of plant diseases is pretty interesting, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a nerd thing, I'm like, ooh, that's where you get like the heel face turn for poison ivy.
So...
Yeah, I would say plant blight first, then cat, and then student
Cat
loan
poop.
debt.
I mean, it would be interesting for a... It would be interesting for a villain to use cat poop, indeed. Interesting. Interesting.
It's very Venture Brothers, so no.
And I mean, the problem with student loan debt is people would be like, we've seen this one before. What can you do that hasn't already been done to us? Which I think is the only reason that it does. I still think that would actually be very interesting. All of those things are interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so I want
ridiculous.
to be, let's see, my charm is pretty high. Maybe I will, like, up my boldness, or one of my low stats. Maybe I want to be fun, actually, unless anybody else really wanted to be fun.
I don't
go
remember
for
what
it.
my stats are, so whatever.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small,
Oh, no.
magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, that now everybody defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun.
Again, Juan the small magical Latino cat is a great side character.
Your mind's barely on what you're doing, though. All you're really concerned about is your situation with Vera. Throughout her latest gang war, you've been her closest and most trusted advisor. Maybe too close. You're worried Vera's become so dependent on your advice that she's blind to your true romantic intentions. If only you had the courage to tell her how you really feel. After all, you don't want to end up in the advisor zone. You're so lost in thoughts of unrequited love, you hardly notice Vera sneaking up on you. Maybe that's also because of the invisibility cloak you helped her pick out. There you are. I was just going to pick you up. We've got a date tonight. A date? Then perhaps your affections aren't unrequited. With the heads of the Monster City's major crime factions to celebrate the end of the latest gang war. You're such a good and loyal advisor, I couldn't imagine going without you. Right, of course. Trying to hide your disappointment, you accompany Vera to the peace conference. But soon... You can have horse racing, but if you think I'm giving up murder's monopoly, you've got your head so far up your ash, it popped back out your shirt collar. Larry, the actual crocodile, snaps his fangs. Gunbozo Gianetti of the Deranged Clown Assembly honks in disapproval. Timmy, the knife baby, chews his rattle menacingly. All right, you scumbags, settle down. But it's too late! Larry the Croc unveils a wicked machine gun. Gunbozo makes a rocket launcher out of twisted balloons, and Timmy the Knife Baby produces a lot of knives. Hey, advisor, a little help here! If you don't save Vera now, you'll never have a chance to confess your feelings. So you take a deep breath and... I feel like...
Confess?
Confess feels bold. I'm really not bold.
Oh.
I'm good at everything but boldness. But I am worried that Kiss Larry the Croc on his big crocodile... Like, the question is, are these... There is always only one true right answer, or are these stat-based?
Right.
As I recall, these are usually stat-based.
Yeah.
In that case, I cannot imagine... Okay, confess your feelings could be charm or boldness. I don't see kissing Larry the Croc being bold. and I'm good
Really?
at everything else. I mean, they're both bold is the problem. Which one's less bold?
Crocodile teeth, mouth, terrifying. But also, if she get angry, I don't know. Teenager feelings. What do?
1 second.
Randomizing.
I am sort of.
Feelings is charm, kiss Larry is boldness.
Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I was looking up. Alright. Confess your feelings is charm, and I'm shit at boldness, so we're confessing our feelings! With no thought of the danger you're in, you turn to Vera and bare your soul! You confess that you've been advising her this whole time not out of love of crime, but out of love for her! I don't know what to say. Partially because I'm in the middle of a very tense standoff. But the tense standoff suddenly becomes tender, as the underlings to the other crime lords follow your example. Larry the Croc's salamander sidekick admits to years of repressed longing. Gunbozo's chauffeur climbs out of his tiny car and begs his boss to give their love a chance. And Gunbozo's second chauffeur does the same. And so does his third chauffeur, and so on. Alright, you know, I ship it. I can get behind polyamorous clown crime. I'm gonna skip that one. Gunbozo's various chauffeurs jealously fight for his love, harming each other in the process.
Yep.
Larry the Croc, being an actual crocodile, marries his salamander sidekick and lives happily ever after, and that's the only one of those we're going to care about.
Yep.
Yep.
At least until Vera mows everyone down with a Tommy gun.
So it didn't really matter in the end.
Well, there's the last obstacle to my complete dominion taken care of, thanks to the distraction. You know, all this time I thought you weren't attracted to me. I thought your interest was purely professional. But it turns out that your love was even more useful to me than your professional interest. I'll take it! While simultaneously taking control of this city's entire criminal underworld. It looks like love really does conquer all. As Vera's most trusted advisor and love interest, you gain +2 smarts and +1 money. Alright, I feel like I have succeeded beyond expectations here.
Nice.
Excellent. Alright, so, current possibilities. Up a stat I'm low in. What do I need for Mr. Purple again? Smarts and...
You're asking about Liam?
Yeah.
Oh no,
I would
no!
assume smarts and creativity, but I don't know.
I lost him. Smarts is definitely one of them. But I went, I need to go find the page again because I closed it to look up the other thing.
No worries, no worries.
History. That one.
I gave myself a small spoiler in that there is at least one polyamorous.
Oh,
ending.
nice. I didn't know that.
Good.
Yes.
In
It's
this
one of the
game, I
secret
really
ones.
would be surprised if it wasn't there.
Okay, so
Yes.
Liam needs smarts, creativity, and also a certain number of like hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm probably more likely to run into him in class.
Or the auditorium.
I mean,
Or the
you'll run
outside.
into
Alright.
him no matter what, actually, because you have a really, really high chance of running into the person you're romancing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try the auditorium. Oh my god!
That's adorable.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you a good time. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey, I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large, darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film?
Oh my gosh, that's so cute!
And afterwards, we could adjourn, possibly to an eating establishment where I can watch and take artistic photos as you consume calories.
He's asking you on a date! It's
Well,
a
of
very
course you
cute
would.
date.
You'd absolutely love to. Oh no, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Gym teacher.
Who
I
wants
Gym
can-
to be-
teacher, you're adorable, but you're interfering.
Oh boy, are you two going on a date?
What? No. What are you even doing here?
Eavesdropping. But what do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Jack out to dinner and a movie?
I am not asking out anyone, and it is not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monoga culture.
I like monoga culture, it's a good word.
Monoga culture.
A mononormativity.
Date? Then what is it?
Oh, you cut off that time.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're fine.
Dang, coach. If you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell them.
Okay, so that top one probably needs charm. I would say that could be creativity. Could be boldness, but could be creativity.
I mean,
Johnny, are you looking it up?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find it.
I'm just like, if there are actually little avatars of them wearing duck costumes, I might die.
There are not. I will tell you that now.
Duck costumes is creativity. It will
Okay.
not lead to a heart though. It just says, yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. It's not a date, it's a date. It just says skill under a skill check, so I don't know.
Oh gosh. Wait,
But
let
it does
me
lead to
see
a
if I
heart.
can find it.
Well, hearts are good. As long as I don't fail the skill check and not get a heart.
Wait, does it confirm that you do get a heart from the top one?
It does.
Okay, I'd say go for the top one then.
Let's go.
Oh, no,
my
you had to be more
charming is
charming.
Not good enough.
Oh no.
Hold it right there. You being ironic
sorry.
with Coach.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There you go. Oh, no, now it is me, right?
Yeah. now
No! Wink.
Oh no, we stirred you wrong, Puka.
Oh no! He's so angry at me. I thought being ironic was our thing. You shameless inconstant.
No, seriously. I'm just having a great time talking like this. Wink.
Gah, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Are you being serious?
Yes.
Don't say it.
Wink.
I can't take any more of this. I didn't really want to go on a date anyway.
Oh
Oh no, the one thing that can stop Liam in his tracks, sincerity.
Ouch.
Coach keeps. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's you.
Coach keeps talking funny even after Liam storms off. He's having a great time, but even his childlike joy can't soothe your troubled heart. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
No.
So
I need more
sad.
charm. Time to go to the gym.
I did not want that.
I think I'm not allowed to anymore, though.
no! Yeah, we might be hitting the end.
All right.
It's all good, it's all good.
Response, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. I mean, I don't know. What's the thing I could kind of use more of that I can get?
Smarts and money are both available. I have blocked off creativity.
Yeah, and what's it called? And how to thank you blocked off charm, right? Oh no,
Charm
that's
is
fun.
available.
Fun.
You have tons
Charm
of
is okay. Charm is okay. I can do charm. I'll go to class, or I'll go to gym, which is class for Scott. There we go. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take anymore, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and 2 charm. After your workout, you notice Scott standing around with a really unpleasant look on his face. Normally, Scott has a very pleasant look on his face, maybe with his tongue hanging out a little. Aw, blip. Or saying blam. Man. There we go. But right now, it's not hanging out at all. As you get closer, you see that he's waving it around inside his mouth? You ask him what the hell is going on. Wait. Sorry, I'm doing tongue
I'm
squats.
gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. It doesn't seem
Tongue
like any of my
squats.
characters are here, so.
It's part of a new workout system I found called the Idiot Cleanse. Only $1 for the first week. But I can't seem to get these tongue squats right. My form's all wrong. Look at my tongue. It's so weak and scrawny. You look like a person with a buff tongue. Do you think if you gave, you could give me some pointers for ultimate tongue strength? Oh my gosh, hang on. I do love all the Googling that I'm doing for this.
I am amused.
Okay, tongue wrestling is charm, not for dog tongues is smart. Okay, I have a pretty good charm as I recall. Hang on.
Yeah, your charm is
Yup.
cuckoo.
Yup. Okay. So yeah. You gotta work your way up to tongue squats, man. Let's start with some light tongue wrestling. Without even thinking about it, as usual, Scott locks tongues with you and you go to town. Heck yeah. You win 5 out of 6 matches. His tongue really is scrawny. But that's not why you're really doing this, is it? Afterwards, Scott is super thankful. Oh wow! Thanks for helping me beef up my tongue, bro. My tongue may not be much to look at now, but if I keep this up, I'll be opening jars with it in no time.
Wait, what?
Speaking of which, I really enjoyed working out with you, bro. You want to make it a daily thing? I could really use your help. Well, I suppose you could take one for the team in this case. You get 2 charm and 1 boldness.
The monster prom draws near.
Dun dun dun, Pengu must choose.
I'm back, sorry. Oh, hey,
It
we're
is
at
time
the
for
choosy
you
time.
to choose.
It is choosy time. Well, obviously, I am going with Vera, because it would be... Oh, you can go alone. I forgot about that. That's cute.
You can go stag if you choose, and that's what you generally do if you don't have any good stats.
Yeah, like, it would be funny to be like, okay, I've been really going out of my way to romance Vera this entire time. Let's go with someone totally different. But no, I'm gonna go with
Right.
Vera. Yes, I'm asking Vera to the prom.
Alright, we're gonna ask Liam, but it might not go well.
You gotta dream big. And there's none bigger than Scott.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah, buddy. He's my tongue wrestling workout bro. Of course I'm gonna ask him to the prom.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? It's not that I love the concept of prom, but we need to be there. If only to remind everyone we're cooler than them.
Oh, yay.
It's almost a duty. So we should do it, huh?
Aww.
Yay!
You and Liam spend the night discussing obscure 70s TV shows and Hungarian literature, and Tiny Friend has a hat!
Oh, precious.
It's very good. Other tiny friend has a bow tie. It's very good.
Alright. You both laughed a lot, and for once Liam seemed to genuinely enjoy himself without the need for posing or judging other people. You notice his hand gently touching yours, and you know Liam well enough to know it wasn't accidental.
Duh.
Maybe falling in love isn't for posers after all.
That's so cute.
Yay. You
Great.
finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you plus me seems to equal a great night.
Aw.
Let me check our math book to be sure. That isn't a correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date.
Aw.
Prom night was rad! Oh, look at those boys.
Yeah.
You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer. I mean, like, look, I've already done a lot with Scott, so...
All right. Prom? You know what, my dear advisor? I think lately I'm focusing too much on all our crime adventures. It's nice to be rich and feared, but what's the point if I don't get to enjoy life from time to time? So I have the feeling prom night could be a great way to unwind. What do you advise me to do? And then she She winks at you! That's so rare that we don't even have art of her doing it! Also because she has an eye covered. In the end, you and Vera have a lovely evening together, followed by lots of thrilling crime adventures! Secret crime ending! Oh my god, that's so... Okay, she looks good in that look. That is a good look on her, not gonna lie.
Heck yeah.
She rocks that fedora.
Vera starts falling for you. She values how you respect her individuality and even support her career by being her trusted advisor. The two of you do a great job of juggling between being partners in both love and crime, mostly because Vera's great at everything she does, or so she reminds you constantly. Also, she reminds you that the two of you may be partners in love, but in crime, you're still superior and advisor. But that's Vera for you, and under all that ferocious confidence, you can perceive a deep respect for you. So beautiful! Crime is always the answer!
Be gay, do crimes.
Yes! My AFAB not NB and like very like yes. Vera and my AFAB NB character agree.
Glorious.
I
quote.
unlocked
What's a
one new
quote?
secret ending.
Yeah.
And 19 new outcomes. Wow. Jack got voted most likely to make Pluto a planet again. And Scott's quote is, what's a quote?
Wait, yours says 19, mine says 16, so I guess they have different stats for this, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is I'm seeing my stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. One
I
new
have
secret
unlocked
ending.
one new secret ending, 17 new events, 19 new outcomes.
Nice.
Ditto,
Yeah.
actually.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, good times. That was the most successful
think
Monster
that's
Prom
because-
run I've ever been part of.
That both me and Puka have never played. I've played the game a lot
Yeah.
solo, but I've never played it online, like ever before. So we are
I
both
have
getting
never played.
we're both getting the same first time results.
Yeah, I've gotten one other ending so far, so.
Those 2 weeks were. Is it okay if I read this, or does someone else want
Yeah,
to?
go for it. Go for it.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game!
I'm
So be
seeing different
careful.
stuff.
I'm also seeing different stuff, so I've paused and
Okay.
will read
Yeah.
So
mine after
be
yours if you
careful.
want.
Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings.
Mm-hmm.
Scott turned out
Okay.
to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK,
Okay,
he
now
became an
that's true.
athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle
Okay,
for
she-
Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, and that was my
Alright.
ending, if you guys want to...
Okay,
No, it's good. I got the same for Scott and Liam. Vera's was people said that she'd get like broken down by adult life, but she made it hers.
Good. Okay. Mine is Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Yep, that's it.
Nice. I love these little post credits pictures.
Yeah,
You're all so cute, and I really like that they incorporate the player characters.
Mhm.
yeah,
It's like clearly
Well, it
they
looks
just
like-
all hang out.
yeah. Well, and I'm wondering, on solo runs, are the other PC options also romanceable or never?
No.
Okay.
You just only one of them is relevant to the game. The other three just are not appearing in that run.
Okay.
I'm really excited I got the Vera crime ending. That's so great.
That was hilarious.
That is a good one.
Oh my gosh, I got it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
No day feels rainy with you.
That was
Yeah.
so cute! Okay, was that one of the things I unlocked in the gallery? I must check before I lose the stream.
Yes. I'm betting I do not have it. Or no, the Polaroids.
Oh man, okay, let me...
Yeah.
I do! Yay!
It's in Polaroids,
Oh my gosh,
right?
it's so precious! It's in Polaroids, yeah.
Nice.
I love it so much! I'm so happy with this photo. That is my run right there. Well, okay, that combined with the really attractive one with the crime. So that should be in endings, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright. So yeah, this was super fun. Oh, and Artemisia
7 new images in the gallery.
has been commentating, and I have not been reading it. I'm sorry, but I have been seeing it. And thank you so much for hanging out, Artemisia and Tapao and pookarah for being on my stream while being on my stream. And In Water Writ, and anyone else who has just been hanging out and lurking, I appreciate you all, or anyone who is watching this later, I appreciate you all very, very much. Good night! I'm gonna just
Farewell.
sign off for tonight, so good night! Bye!
Bye.